What is going on, everybody? RC Propaganda here. In today's video, we're going to be checking out some new ramps I picked up for bashing, so stay tuned.
Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? These are the ramps I was talking about here. So I got 3 different ramps here. All the way over here is a wood ramp I had built from a buddy of mine. He's a carpenter, so I figured he'd do better than me. All it cost was some beer and pizza. So I got that built. It's got a nice angle. It's a good launch ramp. And that brings me to these bad boys. So this is a ramp by a company called Landwave. Nice light plastic. They have nice ribbed surface here for traction, like little triangles that stick up. But the problem is that you don't have much of a angle if you're trying to jump, whereas this wood one I had built here has got a nice pop to it. I haven't used these. I've had them for a while, but I only paid $100 for them, so I figured what I was going to do was just test them a little bit here and see what I could do with them. So let's get to it. Okay, so first let's just measure, see what we got for a height here. So they're basically a foot tall to the top, 1.25 inches, 1.25 feet. And on my wood ramp, we are nearly to 1.5 feet by the top of the wood up there. So with the angle and height, this ramp definitely is going to have more pop. Strong points on these ramps though is you can stack them. So I could put this one on top and it's got too much angle, but if I wanted to I could slide it down and maybe we can test that and see what it does. And we'll try to measure and see the distances that we get. Another feature with these is you can lock them You can lock these side by side like this. and there you go. And so now you really don't have to worry about your truck because it's super wide, and you could always put something underneath this and see what happens. So I'm going to test some of those things. Oh yeah, can't compare to the pop on that wood ramp for sure. Gets like no air off the land wave, but it's nice and wide. Woo. Okay, so you can clearly see there that that land wave ramp is not giving it any kind of launch at all. It's just kind of going straight off of it. So it's definitely not going to be good if you are looking to get some air in a flat surface in your yard. My suggestion for these ramps is they'd be good to set on some dirt that you already have, and you can get some good distance if you're trying to clear some gaps or anything like that. It's definitely not going to be something that's going to pop you high into the air, but it is a solid construction. I really do like that, and I like that you can add them together. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to set it up at a taller setting and see how far it launches me. All right, so I got both ramps set up here. You can see the height difference with the land wave compared to the wooden ramp, but I'm still thinking that the wood ramp is going to give us a lot more pop and send us farther. And now the black ramp, the land wave, is a lot more narrow, and the beginning portion here is really steep, so I don't know how the truck is gonna get that on the approach. I can keep sliding it back, but then I still think we'll lose some air. So we will see how far we go. Okay, so we're almost to 2 feet. We're at about 19 and a half inches tall here. So it's definitely taller than the wood ramp over there, but again, I don't think it's gonna have any pop. So let's see what gets us further. All right, let's do it. Whew, don't like that. It launches the truck in not a good manner. Yeah, it still doesn't get any air. Woo! Yeah, when you get a good run up, that ramp really launches you. Well, all right, guys. Final conclusion. I like the construction, super lightweight on the land wave. You could stack them together, so you could definitely do some different things. So I wouldn't completely rule it out, but as far as like an RC kicker ramp, it's not going to be the greatest. You're definitely going to have to do something to stack underneath it and give it some more angle. Whereas if you just build a nice wooden ramp with a good angle, you can create a lot of pop off the lip, and you can really send your truck. What I think I'm going to use these ramps for is down at my pit. When I build jumps, I'm not going to have to build so much out of sand. I can build like a nice angle and then just put the 2 land waves on top and really launch it, and that's what my plan is with these ramps. Now, I only paid $100 for these with free shipping on Amazon. I have not checked the link, but I will put it in the description if it is still available, because when I ordered, there wasn't many left. Now, there's another kind of plastic ramp that I see people with, but they're very narrow. Then you need to put 2 together, and you could come up with some sort of of system to lock them together, but a lot of the times I notice it's not very good at the seam when those go together. So that's what I like about these ramps, is they have those anchors there and they slide together and they will stay together real nice, so you don't have to worry about them shifting around. So that's definitely a positive. Now with the wood ramp, it's not going to be as light, but you can also build to spec and get exactly what you want. So if you have a truck and some sort of system, you want to put a big giant ramp in and just unload it in your truck, you don't have to move it around a lot or anything, you could build something that was a little more heavy duty. I did see a company on Instagram, I forget it off the top of my head now, but I will search it and I will put a link to that product, because that is another ramp that I'm looking at. It's a little more made out of metal, but it's got a real nice angle to it, just like my wooden ramp, but it looks like it folds up and it's portable, so that'll be another option. My goal is to get a bunch of ramps so I could come to a place like this and set up and just hit some jumps with multiple people really quick, or even at my pit. I'm gonna build a little track this spring / summer and get a nice little bash course set up, so that's my goal there. But on these land wave ramps, I wouldn't say I recommend them because of the amount of work you'd have to do. It's not gonna really send your truck very high, but if you're interested in these, like I said, I will put a link in the description so you guys can check them out. Well, alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. As always, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.